I'm going to turn the Pfaff Admire Air 5000 serger into the most beautiful rolled hem machine. So currently we're at a 4-thread overlock. So I want to take you from that progression of removing a needle and the other steps you need to achieve a rolled hem. So speaking of removing a needle, we're going to take our scissors and clip the left needle thread and remove the spool completely from the machine. Trust me, you don't want to leave this on the machine if it's not in use. It kind of gets lonely and threads tend to migrate in. It's just not a pretty sight. Next, you need your screwdriver and the needle insertion tool, which I'll use to kind of catch the needle once I loosen it. I'm going to turn the little looper away from the needle, lower the presser foot, slide the tool up around the needle, and then at the top, use the screwdriver to loosen the screw next to the L. And just let the needle drop into the holder. See, that's how easy it is not to have to dig it out from the machine or get your hands all the way in. I like to also tighten up that screw so it doesn't wiggle loose later. Next, for a rolled hem, there is a finger right here, or a lever, that we're going to pull towards us. When it's pulled towards you, the finger that normally the stitches form over has been removed. This is going to let the rolled hem actually roll the fabric. If the finger's there, the stitches go across it and stay flat, keeping that normal overlocked edge that you're used to seeing. Now, here's a little note. Once you pull it towards you, make a note to put it back when you're done. Does that mean a sticky note or a little notification on your phone? Because most people do rolled hems and then they get up and then 3 weeks later, they don't remember this has been pulled out, and then the overlock stitches don't look so great with this finger removed. All right, the next thing we're going to do is reduce our stitch length down to the R setting. So you can go all the way down to R. You might like to go to 1 too, but for right now, just turn the outside knob to R. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go from normal to tight. So what that does is it puts the lower looper tighter so it can pull the upper looper thread around the side. Now sometimes I'll do this without the stitch length being reduced. I do like that look too. Now, since we have pink thread in the upper looper, our decorative rolled hem will be pink. That is beautiful. You'll see that the rolled hem goes all the way around to the back side. Now, one thing I do notice, and I'm being very particular, but see this little kind of pokey pie right here? This actually means that I have too much fabric trying to get curled up in here, and the fabric's kind of trying to expand, and it makes my stitches not be as smooth as they could be. I mean, it's still pretty, but let's make it even more perfect. Take the knife and bring it so it comes closer to the needle, and then that way more fabric is cut off to make a smoother rolled hem. Look at the difference that made. Just a little less fabric, just a nice curve as it goes around the edge of the fabric. So rolled hems are normally done on lighter weight fabrics. It can be done on heavier fabrics, but traditionally you don't do a very delicate stitch in a thick fabric. And like I said, don't forget to push your stitch finger in and move your lever from tight to normal to go back to regular overlock stitching.